Hey guys, I'm coming to you with Top 10 Tuesdays, even though it's Monday, because I was just bored. So, I'm doing Top 10 dystopian, post-apocalyptic / zombie novels that I've read. The reason it's such a big genre is because I haven't read so many of all these genres, so I had to squish them in to pick 10 books. A few of them you'll be like, why didn't you add that? Because I haven't read it. Example, Divergent. I haven't read that, or I'd probably add it in here. These are in no particular order, so let's get going. First one I have is Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, and I love this book. It's set in a futuristic world where everything is kind of like on technology and stuff like that, and this one girl breaks the rules and she gets kicked out, and she has to survive in the ruins kind of area where she meets a guy who helps her try to get back into her little area. I can't explain much without spoiling it, but yes, this is very good, and I have a sequel to this but I haven't read it yet, so shame on me, but I do recommend that. Next book I have, which isn't that popular but it's starting to kick up a little bit, and sorry if you see stickers on these, I haven't taken them off yet, is The Knife of the Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. And I love this book. It is about, I can't say much without spoiling it, but it's about a boy named, what's his name? Todd. I'm sorry, I forget names so easily. But a boy named Todd who lives in a world with only men, or town with only men, and everybody can hear each other's thoughts and the animals can talk. And one day he walks upon an area where it's complete silence and he can hear nobody's thoughts but nobody's his own. And so he goes and tells his fathers, because two men take care of him because there's no woman in the town. And he tells them, and they say that there's a horrible secret about the town and that he needs to run away before all these bad things start happening. So him and his dog Manchi go on a run, but they have no idea where they're going. All they know is that they're running away and they're trying to unravel secrets about the town. So, but it's hard for him to escape because everybody can read his thoughts, so everybody knows where he's going. But yeah, that was a really, really good read, and I had to put this down. There's 2 sequels to that. It's a big trilogy. It's so good. The next book I have is Post-apocalyptic, and that is Life as We Knew It by Susan Beth Pfeiffer. And this is the first one. There's a 4th one coming out, but it doesn't relate to the characters in this first, second, or 3rd book. I think. I'm not sure. But I have to say I like the first book more than the sequels, because this one is so insane. Like, what goes on, it's so scary. This book's about the moon. No, an asteroid knocks the moon closer to orbit, so all these, like, the tides and volcanoes start erupting, all these horrible things start happening, and the main character, whose name is, have to find it. Okay, it doesn't really say where it is, but whatever. I forgot her name, sorry. But the main character has to survive, and so she writes a diary of what's going on, and it gets so emotional and so freaky. So that was a good one. Next book I have, which I absolutely love, is, I like most of these because I picked them, is Ashfall by Mike Mullen. And this one is about the Yellowstone volcano erupting, which could happen because the Yellowstone volcano is very, very big. And it's insane what goes on. So basically the main character, Alex, which I remember his name, is left home alone for the weekend while his parents go out to some place. And I forgot where he lives. I will tell you. Okay, it doesn't say where he lives, but it says it in the book, not the flap. Basically, his parents go, like, to another town far away, so when the volcano erupts, he's home alone, and he has to go out through the ash after it erupts to go find his parents to see if they're okay. And so it's about his journey there and what goes on. And it's just really sad. A lot of these post-apocalyptic books are sad because nobody has food, everybody's struggling to survive, and it's just insane. Next one I have is kind of a dystopian one. I think it's dystopian. And that is Unwind by Neil Shusterman. And this book is so creepy. It's about 3 kids. Their names are Lev, Risa, and Connor. And they are all son to be unwound. Connor is going to be unwound because he is too hard to control. Risa is a ward of the state, so she's basically in foster care, and they need more space, so they're going to unwind all the older kids. And Lev is a tithe, and the tithe kids believe that if you unwind yourself, you're giving your soul to God. And it's basically like tithing. You tithe in church, you give money to God, and so that's what they think they're doing by unwinding themselves. And unwinding is when you, how do I explain this? It's when you basically, they put you under and they take all your body parts and organs and they give them to other people, like your arms and everything. And so, but nobody knows where your soul goes. They don't know where it goes. So everybody's freaked out about it. It's basically like killing yourself. And your parents, anyone from the ages of, does it say, 13 to 18 can be unwound, and your parents get to choose. So it's insane what goes on in the book. It's so creepy. And there's a sequel to that, and then the third one, Unsold, is coming out this year. Next I have a book that everybody knows exists because it's a movie, is Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion, and this is a post-apocalyptic kind of zombie novel about a zombie named R who falls in love with a human girl and starts to feel like he's becoming human again. So it's just about his relationship with her and how he tries to survive it because he doesn't like being a zombie. So this one was really good though. The book is very comedy filled, like really more, I don't know, but it's really funny, but there are sad parts in it. I have never seen the movie. I like the book, so I didn't feel like watching the movie because I don't like to watch movies that I've made from books. The next book I have is kind of a contemporary and a post-apocalyptic novel about zombies, and this is Not a Test by Courtney Summers. This is about a girl who, in the beginning, she actually tried to kill herself, which is not a spoiler because it's on the first page. So she just lives in an abusive home, and she tried to kill herself, and that never worked. So she wakes up one morning, and there's zombies outside, and there's a zombie apocalypse. So her and I think it's, how many other students? 6 students go and they find a living space in their high school and they're trying to survive, but it's just so many feelings are going around because everybody's scared and they're teenagers, so they're kind of erratic. They're just trying to survive the situation without killing each other first. The next book I have, which I'm sure everybody in the world knows about, is The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. Which I'm not going to say much about this because everybody already knows what it's about. So, but yeah, this is a really good dystopian one. It got me into dystopian novels. Next book I have is Eve by Anna Carey, which I really enjoyed this one. I didn't give it 5 stars, but I did give it 4 stars. It was really good. It's about a girl named Eve who goes to this boarding school just for girls, and it's in a post-apocalyptic world. And they are just trying to keep the girls in school, and they just learn that boys are bad. You're not supposed to be around boys or anything. They're bad. They'll hurt you. So she finds out a secret about the school, and she has to escape for her life, but she's never been outside the school, and outside there's like dangerous people who want to kill her and everything, so she's just trying to survive. And I love this cover. I don't know why. She's just so cute in the cover, the little character. The last book I have is Rot and Ruin by Jonathan Maybury. I don't know why I forgot his name. I gave this one, I think, a 4 star. I like the sequels better than this one, but since this is the first book, I chose this one. It is a zombie post-apocalyptic novel. I have a lot of zombie novels about a boy whose brother is named Tom. Sorry. His brother Tom is a zombie killer. He puts zombies down and stuff like that, and Benny thinks it's the best job in the world, and he hates zombies. Benny hates zombies because they killed his parents when he was a baby. So he thinks that it's good that Tom kills zombies, but Tom's saying, like, look, they're just helpless people. They didn't choose to become this way. And so he tries to lighten the situation and show that zombies aren't always bad. But there's a lot of adventure in these ones. If you don't like the first one, I do recommend reading the sequels because the sequels get a lot better. So that's what I have. If you have any dystopian, post-apocalyptic zombie novels you want to tell me about, please leave them in the comments. Thank you.